Now, on that, we get contacted a lot by sort of young players, and they sort of talk about how do you deal with coming back from a bad performance. Obviously, you've had your good start, then your second ODI, you've probably not done as well as you would have liked, even though you sort of thought you bowled well, but how did you bounce back from that? Or how, throughout your career, when you've not gone as well as you liked, and as a cricketer we know we have a lot of bad days, how have you bounced back from them?
I think that's just it. As a cricketer, you have a lot of bad days. I think 90% bad days and 10% good days, but those 10% good days are really what get you going again. It's not so much about bouncing back. I've worked out really early on that, especially through playing T20, it doesn't matter how you bowl. It does matter how you bowl, but it doesn't matter how you perform, as long as you do everything you can to make sure you're ready to go for that day. So if I feel like I've prepared well, I've done everything I can off field, I've trained well, I've done everything right, I've slept well, I'm focused, I'm concentrating, and I still get smacked around, I still have a bad day, I drop a catch. As long as I feel like I've prepared, I don't feel too bad. I know that next day it's going to be okay. I'm going to bowl well. I'll probably hit a full toss to cover or something like that. But if I hadn't done the work and I hadn't sort of done my homework, I'm not concentrating, that's when you sort of beat yourself up. You're like, no, like I said, you feel like you switched on. Come back, make sure you're concentrating, make sure you do all the work beforehand, and let the game take care of itself.
I think that's such an amazing little insight that everyone should really note down. Is about it's something we try and sort of work with our cricketers, is about get your preparation right and then trust yourself and trust whatever happens.
Yep.
Something I sort of read in Tim Cahill's book. It's the same mantra. He works his ass off and gets himself ready, and then when it's game time, he just says whatever happens. And like you say, if you have a bad day, so be it. You don't beat yourself up for it. So that's a great little insight. Thanks for sharing that. Hey vlog, what's happening? I'm sitting here with my podcast guest today, Will Glover. No, we're just waiting. We've just finished our first interview with Nathan Coulter-Nile. We're about to have our second interview with sports psychologist Martin Hager. So a little bit different, but really looking forward to having him in and learning something about sports psychology and the mindset of elite performance and elite athletes. So looking forward to that one. Absolutely. And as I've come to learn as I've progressed throughout my cricket career, the mind controls the body. So the training really should be invested in the mind to as much, if not more, than the body. Now, in your TED Talk, you discuss how winners, guys like Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps, who have been very, very successful athletes, how they get it right both physiologically and psychologically. If you were to get in the mind of a winner, what do you think separates them the best from the rest, or those that don't quite get to that level?
Yeah, I mean, I think at the elite level and at the absolute elite level, above and beyond, excellent training, obviously natural talent. I think having a very strong mindset, a mindset that is, I suppose, a winning mindset is the difference between winning, gold and coming fourth, for example.
Podcast interviews done. Really great morning with Coults and then Martin. Really interesting guy. Really enjoyed that. Now sitting here, got Will next to me. Got the fan on. It's really hot. We are using hard drives to transfer data and documents and videos across one another. Trying to free up space, capturing all this content. The two interviews that went for about an hour each. Loads of 3 cameras. All the audio, all the vlogs and everything just takes forever, so we're just sort of takes up so much space, so we're transferring all across. Having some teething issues with storage and with Final Cut, our editing software, so it's never straightforward, but like I always say to the athletes I work with, you can only control the controllables. We always try. Will's great at figuring things out, but if we can't work it out, well, we can only choose how we react to that situation, and the same goes for your cricket, your training. You just can't control a lot of things, but you can control how you react to them. You can either get angry and annoyed and get frustrated, but that doesn't change the facts, that doesn't change the situation. So I think you've really got to try and be patient and realize that things don't always go the way you want them to, or don't always go to plan. You just got to be adaptable and make the most of every situation. If we have issues with the computer and we don't get a vlog up on time, I'm really sorry, but that's life. You're doing our best, and you've got to be kind to yourself. You've got to just do whatever you can, and if you're doing your best, that's all you can ask of yourself. Off to coaching, got just the one lesson, and then off to training. Could be the last training of the year. Let's hope not. If we get our act together and we play well on the weekend, then we're into the semis. But if we lose on the weekend, this will be the last training of the year. All right, I'll get him full and straightish and just trying to use that top side, that left side. Trying to get your weight going down the wicket. Done, mate.
Nice and sharp to Bryce. Well left. Keep knowing where my off stump is. Very important for me. Left arm now.
I'm going to move the net close to the shed down here. So you might use the throw
on. Stay sharp. Finish.
and then fucking grass cover.
This one's alright actually.
Oh, fucking awesome, that is.
The mentor's got me there. He'll let me know about that one a week. Sharp again, sharp again. Still at release. Good.
Yeah, it's good, mate.
Nice and late.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we played one.
Good balance there, nice and still. Work hard here, come on. Oh. Well washed. Yeah, good. Felt nice and balanced.
You fall over for that bowl?
Can't believe you got me out though. That's a bit disappointing.
Hey vlog, just walking home from the pub around the corner. Caught up with my brother and his fiance, and also a friend of ours from Alice Springs, which is where I went to school. Nice to see an old friend who has just moved back to Perth. It is 9:40. They're all staying on for a bit, but I got to get back and do some work. Got some stuff to get through tonight. No rest for the wicked, but as I was just saying to those guys, absolutely love it. Love doing what I'm doing. Love growing our community with cricket mentoring and engaging with all of you guys. So camera's a bit not as good as usual because I'm back on the old trusty iPhone, but hope you guys have enjoyed today's vlog. I'll leave it there. I'm going to get on with some stuff. Mrs. S will be asleep, no doubt, but I look forward to chatting with you guys tomorrow. Absolutely cracking day again. Great to have the podcast guys in for the interview. And then training tonight was great. So looking forward to the weekend. Can't wait to get out there and get stuck in finals cricket.